Hello children. Okay, after long days I think we are back to the lesson of your EVS. Okay, now almost we have come to our end of the portion, right? Before I could go to the next lesson, I want you all to see which are the lessons we have done till date. Okay, first semester we had family, community games, then natural resources, agriculture, residences, our India, physical diversity. Okay, all these lessons were taught under the head of social science. Though you are having EVS textbook, what we had done? We had segregated these lessons for 8 lessons total out of 16 lessons. We had segregated 8 for science and the other 8 lessons for social science. Okay. So now by this time at the end of January, we have come to an end of the portion. Now the last lesson which is remaining for social science is our India political and cultural. Okay. From page number 197 to 226. Which lesson we have? Physical diversity. Right? In physical diversity, what all things we study? About the physical divisions of India, right? The northern mountains, then the plains, the coastal region, the Deccan Plateau, and so many things we studied in that class. Nearly 6 to 7 videos were sent based on that lesson, and already you have attempted for the exam in your third FA. So now the last lesson which is there from your social science will be our India political and culture. Okay. So as there is much of time, gradually I will be taking this lesson. So see that you also take enough interest. Maybe I think more of lesson or teaching or question answers. In between I may ask you to do some different type of assignments, projects. We have so many things, right? So all that what you have to study in 5th standard, you should be doing that rather than learning the question answers, match the following, all this at least we do it. But in the form of assignment and projects, we will work on this lesson. Okay. So now open page number 227. Okay. Here are very few things and this lesson is quite interesting where it tells you about the pledge, about how India is political and what about India's culture. Okay, so as much as given in the text, we have many more things to decide other than the text, and we have many more things to understand and study apart from the textbook. So I have kept this as the last lesson wherein we will continue with this lesson till the end of your syllabus. Okay, now whatever few things I stress on those things, see that you are very careful while watching the video. Okay, there is nothing much to learn and very nicely you have understood, I feel. In between I will be taking some revision work and some assignments, but only thing what I need to take a check is whether all of you are watching the videos or not. Okay, if you don't watch the video, you will not be able to understand anything. Rather, now social portion has come to an end. Now you can concentrate more on English. As I am dealing with both the subjects, English as well as social science, I can adjust like this also, not an issue. In English, we need to study some more of grammar, wherein I can take it in a detailed manner once the lessons are over. Okay, so today we will take only the first page of your lesson number 16, that is our India political and cultural. So let me give the introduction what it is about. India, our country, has its own geographical, historical, political and cultural background. As every country is having its different cultural background, historical cultural background means what? Culture. How the people stay there, how they practice, which are the cultures, traditions they practice. That. Historical means nothing but what the history tells. Now you have so many great kings who ruled India. How did they rule? All those things you will be studying in higher classes. So here our country has its own geographical. Geographical is the physical location, what we have already studied in physical diversity, right? Political and cultural background. Political means which is related to the administration of the state, that is called as politics. It has a rich heritage. History has recorded that India was ruled for many centuries by several foreign rulers. Now, who are the foreign rulers? One thing you all at your age you can remember, who was the foreign ruler? The British were our foreign rulers. But before that also, there were many people who ruled India. The Mongolians ruled and the Mughals ruled. All they had come from different nations and different countries. They were ruling. But which we can remember is the foreign rule is only of British, which ruled for many years. Okay. Among the Europeans who came to India, the British ruled for a long period of 200 years. Right? The previous people, they ruled and they went off. But this British rule or the European rule, from people, those who come from Europe are called as Europeans. Okay, they are called as Europeans, and those who belong to British are in Britain, they are also called as Britishers. That those were ruling India. Then, as a result of the fight for freedom from the British rule, India became an independent country on 15th August 1947. As we all know that we were under the clutches of the British. Clutches andra avaru nammanu hidadu ittibitidru. Avaru aalta idru. We were facing so many trouble during the British rule, and they were ruling us rather. As it was our own country, we were supposed to rule. But what happened? The Britishers were ruling and India was under the rule of British. Then India became independent. When did it become independent? On 15th August 1947. Okay, this is a day to be remembered. It is the day when we got freedom, when India got freedom, right? Until then, India did not have a definite boundary. But after independence, it has a definite boundary. At present, India is one nation with union of states. Let us be proud of our great country India. Let us know about India. So, in this chapter, we are going to know about India, but it will be step by step. Little we are going to learn. Okay, need not hurry. We have to think. Now, I will give you also what are the things you have to do. Okay, I will post some assignments wherein you have to gather information and you have to read some more books. Okay, now enough of copying the question answers, writing and all that. You have to read the newspaper. Daily I will be giving you different things to be done. Okay, let us take an oath for our country. All stand up. So as you were in school, what you used to do daily morning, as after the prayers, what you used to do? You used to take a pledge. Pledge as well as you used to say the national anthem. But as you are away from school, all these things are forbidden, right? But here in this lesson, after watching this video, you will have to stand and take the oath for our country, telling that I belong to India and I am proud of its rich and varied culture. Okay? Now I will repeat the pledge. Maybe you are hearing it after many days. Just look into it. Okay? Hold your right hand in front, straight. So here you will not be repeating after me, but I will tell you also stand up as you watch the video. Stand and record your videos and keep. Whenever I want, I will ask you those videos. Okay? Pledge videos. The next assignment for this lesson is of the pledge. Okay? So like this you have to say. India is my country. We Indians are brothers and sisters. I respect my country. I shall protect its varied resources and rich heritage. I am proud of my country. Okay, here only 3 lines it is given. Jai Hind. It is given only in 3 lines. You have a big pledge in your text, diary also. You take a pledge and record a video of yours and keep it ready. When I will ask you, you can send it to me. Okay. This is the project for this lesson. Okay. Have a nice day. Enjoy reading the lesson. Go on reading other books also. I will send the references. Okay. Bye children.